oak now, we'd be dead. Welcome back, ladies and gents, to the first video of 2023 and our first actual outing of 2023. I mean, it took us like what, a month, because we're now in what, February. So the last time we went out was about 4 months ago, probably longer. But now the weather's a little bit warmer than it has been, thought we'll get a camping, make a video. We're both well out of shape again, so it's going to be tough. I got a new bag and some other new bits and bobs that I'll show you later on. But for right now, let's get on into it. Oh my lord. Told you I'm out of shape. It's barely even an incline. Oh my. Yeah. So we kind of fumbled this a little bit. We decided, we'll come up into this little foresty section just off of, is it Derwent reservoir? One of the two. And yeah, there's no flat grounds at all, there is nothing. It's just, we're expecting to find maybe a flat spot in the forest. We found a perfect flat spot somewhere over there, but it was too close to the footpath. It was pretty much 3 metres from the footpath. Obviously not good. There's a little shelter there, but I'm not just sleeping in my sleeping bag in one of those. We're gonna, well, I'll show you a better view of what's over here. We can either go straight up the hill, or we can head further around this brick wall, stone wall, and see what's that way. This is what you call adventurers. Adventurers get lost. Nothing always goes to plan. But we're going to carry on going. We'll carry on walking. And we are going to find the perfect spot. And when we don't, it's all Holly's fault.
That is one big pile of shit.
Hopefully you can hear me alright. I am using my phone camera, my phone microphone at the minute. See, it's not going well. We had a choice about an hour ago, hour and a half. Stick to the forest, try and find something covered from the wind and possible rain. Or go head upwards, and we decided to stick to the forest. So we're going to head down further into the forest, and if we can't find anything, I'm going to head back up the path and find that spot we had before, but by then it'll be dark, so there'll be no one else coming. So we're just walking along the side of Derwent reservoir. Come down from up on the hills. There's no success up there at all. There's no flat land. There's nothing. It's not. Excuse me. It's not like there's even flat land close to the trail from where we've been. So just gonna have a stroll down. So here's a trail, heads off that way. Patch of grass there with trees. Let's see if we can find any flat spots. This time it's a bit different because I've got to take into account 2 tents rather than just the one. Mainly because I've got a new sleeping pad, but it's a lot larger than my other one. Sorry about the wind, yeah. Got a new sleeping pad, but it's a lot larger than my other one. And because Holly's is quite a large one as well, they don't both fit in the tent. So, obviously, I had to invest in another tent. I'll show you it afterwards. It's the Van Gogh Nevis 200. It's a really nice tent, to be fair. I do like it. My only issue with it is the tension strap goes through the inside of the inner skin. I just don't like that. I think it's a bit of it's a weird thing, because then when you try to open the door with the tension strap still attached, you can only open the door halfway. But I'll show you all that afterwards. But for right this second, I'm going to head up here and look for some nice flat ground out of sight of the trail, but also not where some strangers are going to walk. To be fair, I'm going to set up where it starts to get dark, and then I'll leave at 9 o'clock in the morning, probably earlier. Hopefully I don't get back to my car with a parking ticket. That'd be horrible. Oh. A path that's taken every now and then, and it's the weekend, so every man and his uncle, every woman and her aunt are out walking. Sorry for my bad cameraman skills. Yeah, there we go. It's been a while. 4 months since my last video upload. I knew there was going to be a bit of a break. I was hoping to just get some footage of walks and whatnot, but it's been a pretty crazy time. When I sit down and we get the tent set up, I can tell you about that. So there's some amazing spots here, and then just up on the verge there, and just some nice spots to go and sit down there. Bit of an issue. I think it's like a water processing building, possibly, because the water's coming out. I have no idea. But it's a Saturday afternoon. Are they going to be here on a Sunday morning? Is it worth the risk? Getting woken up at like, God knows what time. Oi, leave. Obviously I'd leave. But then I'll show you this spot over here. Say we had, because we've got to have the 2 tents. Holly wants them to be close together because, you know, first time we sent them around. This spot, and then you've got the building just there. Or, I mean, we could go down by the water, though I think we're more likely to attract eyes down there. Or we have, oh, let me just climb myself up this cliff. I've got this spot here. Could fit the 2 tents in there. Got a bit of cover with the trees. Path is kind of like just below that line, so they wouldn't see up there. But is it worth the risk? Because we are incredibly close to the trail, and you know what they say, make sure you're out of the sight of the trail. Not like we ever cause any damage or anything. We're very respectful of the area because there's beauty to it that you don't want to ruin. Go on, son. Oh, neck and neck. Oh, he's overtook him. Come to how adventurous, learn about how fast birds fly. I don't know how fast they were flying, they were fast. I'm gonna go back to Holly and tell her about this spot, and let's see what she says. Is it worth pitching up here? That is the question. That is the question indeed. That must be a very cool perspective from being up there. Because he is like really low. Sweet. So I would say, bless you. So I would say you all know me well enough now that I am a kind of picky fella. I weren't happy with that last spot. I was happy with it, it's a good spot, but it's too close to being spotted by someone and it's just not worth the hassle. The last thing I want is to say, make it noticeable to a point where they're going to have rangers around here all the time, because that's not what I want. I know that like 99% of wild campers genuinely just love doing this because it's nice. That might be a bit loud, so I'm going to walk away so the microphone doesn't pick it up too much. Yeah, 99% of wild campers just love doing it, and when we get our options taken away with rangers being around, which I understand is the job, it's just a shame for us then. But I found the one chief. So it's getting a bit late, so we've got to kind of speed it up a tad. By a little stream. Got some flat spots. 2 tents here. That'd work. I'm gonna have a little stroll further away from the path so I can just check to see if it would be a good candidate for our night's sleep. And it's looking very good. Very good indeed. Right then, so both tents are up now. I've only set that up twice now, second time, and as you can see things are loose, so I'm going to have to give it a second going over. There's my tent. That was just a nightmare. Tent was the wrong way around, so the doors wouldn't open on the same side. Either way, I'm going to get cooking. Got something nice to show you. Right then, so for some reason went all out on snacks and stuff. We are definitely not going to eat all of it. So we got 2 pot noodles for tea tonight, but we had a ham sandwich not too long ago, and we brought these beasts. 2 Irish beef medallion steaks. So we're going to get to work on the OEX Fryster and make some beautiful steaks. We didn't bring no seasoning.
I brought butter.
Yeah, we got butter. And then for in the morning, we got some bacon, some sausages, and some bread. So we're gonna have a lovely wake-up call to some good food. Let's get this steak on. Get some butter on for the steak. Cut it all out. Look at that. So what do you think of Ryan's almighty steaks? All natural outdoor steak. It smells amazing, I can't wait to eat. I have been waiting quite some time for this. Yeah, so this bottle of gas I've had it since the very first time we went camping. So we went to go outdoors and we bought this same size one, because that was all they had in stock. Camping gas. They didn't have the Coleman C whatever cans in, they only have this. This is amazing. That tastes like a well-earned steak. It's stressful finding this place today, so we've earned this. Now, unfortunately we got no seasoning, so it's just plain steak. But considering I've made steak in my entire life like once, I would say, other than the fact that it's like a piece of string because I'm not cutting it properly, that is a good looking steak. Right then, so this is my gas that I've had for a while. It's got so like nothing left in it, barely anything. Like it doesn't really pour out like it used to. So that's the adapter for that, a little screw on. And then this is the new camping gas, which I've just been reading it. It says that it is Coleman, they've just changed the name for some reason. and that's this thing, but I've never took the lid off it, so I didn't know. Easy Click Plus. So I bought this months ago, definitely won't be able to return it. It's not the same. I can't put my stove on top of it. Like, it just doesn't go on, doesn't twist on, just falls off. I even tried pushing it on and just turning the gas on to see it come out, nothing, so now I need more gas. I'm just praying and hoping, I don't know if you can hear that, but I'm praying and hoping that it just lasts for tomorrow morning so I can get myself a coffee and a bacon boy. But there's barely anything in it. I am a sad boy. Right then, so here's one of my new pieces of gear, the Trekology Aloft UL140 Ultralight Sleeping Mat. See what I mean? How and why we have to get a bigger tent, because that is one hell of a big sleeping mat. It's so big. I know obviously it's not lightweight, even though it says it's ultra lightweight, but it's great from the last Amazon purchase. So, I seen on Wild Bear's channel, put a few hand warmers inside your sleeping bag about an hour before you go to sleep, or get in it. I completely missed the part of putting them in before getting it because I've still not put them in. So I'm going to put them in, hopefully get a nice warm sleep. Still disappointed about that camping gas. I can't believe that. I asked the guy and go outdoors as well. I said, if I use this one, will it be compatible with just a normal stove? Because obviously I thought, from my experience, obviously I don't have much experience camping, but Coleman is the one to buy, and they were all the tickets were there, it was just empty. So I said, is this the same as that? And he said, yeah. But this was like 2 months ago, so I don't think I'll be able to get a return, which is a shame. But oh well, it is what it is. Holly's gone and got in her tent. She's all nice and cosy, wearing most of my stuff. Got myself a nice baby can of Dr. Pepper. Got me Aero caramel, some Haribo Star Mix. Because it's not too late yet, but it's too dark and cold to just sit outside of the tents. I've got some movies on my phone, so I'm going to watch some movies. And then I shall see yous in the morning. Hopefully my gas lasts for a brew and some bacon butties. We'll see. Anyway, good night guys. Guys, the worst has come to pass. I went to watch my movie, The Gone. If you download a movie on Disney Plus, after a while they just for some reason revoke the license for you to watch it. I thought it was a lot later than it is. It is pitch black outside. It is only 7:20. This is going to be a long, long night. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. So, that sleep was better on this air mattress for sure, compared to my old air mattress. It was pretty cold, but these hand warmers done the job. I just struggled to sleep when I'm outside, so I got a few hours sleep, so I'm pretty well rested. So now I'm going to put the last bit of gas on in this tin, make myself a cup of coffee, hopefully get the bacon cooked, and then wake Holly up. It is now about 7:30, so I'm going to get this done as quick as I can, and then get on the move. Just got the stove on, boiling myself some water so I can have a brew, and then I wake Holly up. But it's pretty cold out here this morning. Looking forward to getting back to the warm car. It is nice though, it's peaceful. Super peaceful. This is definitely the ways you want to be waking up in the morning. Maybe not as cold, but she's awake. Say hello. Just made the morning coffees. That gas has pretty much had it. It's not puffing out any gas at speed at all. Didn't even really boil the water, it's just pretty warm. So definitely need to get a new can of gas. I'm gonna have a look if there's an adapter for that other gas, so see if I can actually use it, but if not, it's just wasted money. That's a shame. Not gonna be able to make any bacon butties until I get home, which I'm really sad about. So we're gonna drink the brews, get packed up, get going. I've enjoyed it though. Even though we had the shambles yesterday finding a place to camp, I've enjoyed it for the first camp of the year. Here's to many more. So yesterday I told you I got a new bag, and this is the one. That was my old bag. This is my new bag, the Mango Sherpa 80 litres. Yesterday when we got to camp and unpacked, I realised I had my old airbed in, so the extra weight of this, like 1 kilo, was just adding everything down, so that's great. But yeah, we're getting packed up now. I was just packing a sleeping bag away. I'm just getting all the little bits packed away, and then we can get done. In the future there will be a review coming of the Trekology airbed and the Bango Nibis, so keep your eyes peeled for them. And just like that, there was no one here. Whoever's saying we were there on that flat piece of grass, you're lying. We were never there. Never. You're not allowed to Wildcamp. We didn't do it. Weren't us. Off back to the car now. It's warmed up a bit as well. It's not freezing anymore. Bag feels lighter without 2 litres of water in it, which is always lovely. But you always feel stronger on the way back. You always feel like, come on, let's go. I'm ready to go up to my warm bed. It's always so peaceful in the mornings and the evenings, because you can't really hear any cars from roads because we're so far away from the roads. Hear a plane every couple of hours, but other than that, it's just desolate. There's no people. There's not a lot going on. It's like an apocalypse. No humans around. Silence. It's beautiful. Sunrise is coming just from behind me, over in that direction, so then you can see the hills being lit up with sunshine, and then soon enough my face will be lit up with sunshine, nice and warm. It's supposed to be a nice day today until later on, and it's going to rain apparently. But saying that, oh, that was a thing as well. Never been in my tent in the rain, because we just happened to have never been in the rain. But last night, for a few spells, only a few minutes at a time, we had a couple of bits of rain, and the tent was fine. There's no water in the tent anywhere. There was no moisture or anything last night, which I was a bit surprised, because usually when you buy like a river or a stream, you get moisture in your tent, but no, nothing, no moisture, no condensation. Blimey, look at that view. I've never really been an outdoorsy person up until I got into camping, but I'd never come to these places. I'd only ever go to the local park or something where it's just ambient noise. But here, other than the plane that's over me right now, it's just birds and nothing. sheer peacefulness. That's the only way I feel like I can explain it. And then you just get crazy views like this, views that you just don't get anywhere else. It's got a hill with just trees lining it. It's amazing, it really is. So for anyone that's thinking, oh, it looks nice, just come here and experience it. It looks nice, but being here in the thick of it, it's hard to explain. It's hard to explain the sound because you can't hear anything, it's just silence. It's amazing. So last night I was going to speak about plans for the year, but obviously it was too dark and you couldn't really see very well, so I'm looking quite forward to the year going ahead, because I've learnt a lot about camping and the gear that I need. So I'm going to end up upgrading my gear to more lighter things, because right now my bag is so heavy. When I first got into camping I didn't really think about the repercussions of having too much weight. I just thought a tent's a tent, they're all going to weigh about the same, which is all well and good until you start buying things like pots, pans, air mattresses, the likes, the bag itself, the weight of that. So you've got to kind of keep things to like a, you got to kind of meet yourself in the middle with quality and weight. So either way, I'm going to upgrade all my gear. I'm going to get in some camps up in the lakes in Snowdonia National Park, Yorkshire Dales, more in the Peak District. There's plenty of opportunities. It's getting warmer now as well, as we're going into spring, which is it's always a lovely season. And then we're going to have summer. I'm going to get loads of good stuff there, find some nice lakes, go for a nice few swims. You get to watch me drown in a lake. But yeah, I'm looking forward to the year ahead. Upgrading my gear, my camera and recording equipment, so obviously that's if people enjoy watching videos. If you don't, then screw you. I'll go on my own and not record any of it. This is where I let Holly decide on where the journey was taking us yesterday. I said we can either go left up there or right up there where the actual path leads. She chose left, and well, that is what led us to the shambles of yesterday's trip. Thank you, Holly.
No problem.
Here at the dam, it is absolutely crazy how big it is. And it makes you think, nowadays they build dams out of steel and iron of the sorts. Look at this, just full on brick and block. If it's worked for however long this has been here, which I would imagine is around hundreds of years, why don't they still do it now? Looks so much better than your normal steel one. Just look how big it is. It's absolutely huge. And to think if that broke now, we'd be dead. That water just crushed us completely. Holding back, like, I'm sure it said like 16,000 gallons of water or something along those lines. Probably more than that, I just probably got my numbers mixed up. But yeah, that's huge. Unfortunately the overflow isn't on, so we can't see it pouring over, but when it does, it looks insane. I'll try and insert a picture of what it looks like. It looks so cool. But yeah, nearly back to the car now. Might stop at the cafe for a drink of coffee, an actual warm coffee rather than what we had this morning. Right then, ladies and gents, so there you have it. We're back at the car. I'm covered in feathers from my coat. To be fair, I've not took my coat off since I got out of the car, so I'm really sweaty. Hope you enjoyed the video. It's been a pleasure to have you along again. Really enjoyed getting out. It was nice because we've not really been doing much, just work, sitting around, nothing else. What do you say, Holly? Did you enjoy it?
It's been a great journey. I loved it.
Other than your airbed came down.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, her airbed like unpumped a little bit. I'm not sure why, so I'm going to look into that. But yeah, be another video out soon. Thank you very much for joining us. It's a pleasure. Don't forget to like, subscribe and comment, and join us again on the next one. Peace out.